Every time we start a video, Alex just claps right as I'm saying my hello, and it really screws things up, and I really wish he wouldn't do it.
It's synchronization.
It's not, though.
It is. That's what you
How
do.
about me?
It's
as
not
the camera
synchronization if he's off camera clapping.
As the camera person, I will clap.
That doesn't help anyone.
You could hold your hands up to the camera.
I'll just go like,
Yeah.
If you're happy and you know it.
Shut the hell up.
if you're happy and you know it, Alex, get out of the room, preferably leave. I don't know.
Right.
Let's get on with this video. It's like
Yeah.
nearly 7:30.
I was just double checking a few things before I started. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm more whining at those two than you.
So, you ready to clap?
Alright.
No. You got to put your hands in front of the camera and clap, dude.
Right.
We're doing this.
3, 2, 1, clap.
Hi, I'm Corin Spice Freak Sloss, and today I have a package from the South Church Salt Co. And I've just shown you my address like an idiot. We'll blur that out. So, let's see what they've sent me. I have a pretty good idea that it's salt.
Otherwise you'd be salted.
What was that?
Otherwise you'd be salted.
Thank you, Alex.
All these flavors and
So, South Church Salt Co. Nice little jar with their logo on it of what I'm told is their ghost pepper salt. It doesn't actually say on the jar. Let's see if there's anything in here besides, nope, just a whole load of packing peanuts. S-shaped ones. But yeah, they've told me via email that this is their ghost pepper salt, which also contains habanero and a few other things, along with whatever minerals you would expect to find in a Hawaiian pink salt. Sorry. Wait, Hawaiian? No, never mind. In a Hawaiian salt.
Himalayan.
That has a decent kick to it. I'd say probably a 4 out of 10. And we're going to be trying that on various foods in just a moment. But I'm going to have a few of my friends come in and do that with me. So, if you'll give me a second, I'll be right back.
One.
It's like, oh, Rob, don't get into any trouble. I'm gonna mess everything up now that Corin's gone.
Troublesome Rob.
Yeah.
You understand, everything you say now is going in an outtakes video later, right?
Well, I respect Corin very deeply.
we all do.
That's the outtake.
Corin Sensei.
I'm gonna start measuring my spice ratings in grams.
I'll measure mine in Kelvin then.
What?
What's the
Kelvin.
highest race in golden grams?
Golden Graham? No, the cinnamon Graham is the highest. And then the golden Graham is the lowest.
Okay.
Just a quick addition. It is known as Curiously Cinnamon, and I'm not actually sure what the golden ones are called
It's
nowadays.
a Graham.
They are no longer known as Grahams,
They are great.
though...
They will forever be Grahams to me.
Yeah, me as well, to be honest.
My boss's
We'll be having them in a future video.
boss's boss. His name was Graham, and he had a car that talked. It used to call people up pretending to be him, because it had a phone built into it, so it would call you up and it would say, "Hello, this is Graham. Give Graham's car an oil change. Get new tyres for Graham's car."
Oh, that's freaking depressing.
It's an AI.
Yeah.
Was his car by any chance a VW?
He had. Well, it's a very sophisticated car.
Do not look at this.
Oh,
Do not look at it.
is it dippy?
Spoiler alert.
Do not look at it.
Can I see?
Yeah, you can see.
But don't tell him what it is.
There's a surprise food waiting just down there.
It's a courgette. It's not actually, it's a zucchini.
There's no such thing as a zucchini.
It's an eggplant. Oh, no, it's a courgette, isn't it?
Yeah. I fooled you. I said both of them. I fooled you.
Eggplant is still an American.
Yeah, eggplant is the made-up one. Courgettes and
aubergine
zucchinis
is
are
a
both
plant.
real. Aubergine.
Although, if
yeah.
you've seen a baby aubergine, you'll understand why they're called eggplants. They're small, round, and white.
Oh, nice.
It's a spoon.
A long spoon.
Hold on to that.
I will.
Longer spoons are better than shorter spoons.
My old head teacher gave me a Rob Welsh spoon once, but I lost it.
Was it actually Welsh?
Yeah, it was Rob Welsh. The only notable Rob Welsh from history is a manufacturer of spoons and other dining apparatus.
Oh, nice.
But, like, while I want a spoon with my name on it, you can get a personalised spoon on AliExpress real cheap. Probably cheaper than you could get a Rob Welsh spoon. They're the sort of things that people give as wedding gifts.
As you do.
I'll move this back now. He's suffered enough.
You ruined it.
Yeah, I did.
The pieces are stones. The only tidy thing about his room.
This shelf
Well,
is daily.
No, it's impressive because I watch this show and I just think, oh, he lives in such an organised life with a shelf with all these neatly arranged spices in it. And it's because you can't
Just
see the
spices.
rest of the room.
Wait, you've seen this?
Yeah, I've watched this show.
Oh, cool. Right. Anyway, we're back on camera now. Properly. So, Evil Rob, I understand you have a bit of a history with soft-boiled eggs.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, this is a soft-boiled egg for you to try your salt on, and
Oh.
here are your
Toast
freshly
soldiers.
buttered toasted soldiers.
My God.
So, crack in.
Right. Hold on. So normally the thing is you would use a knife to take the top of the egg off.
You want me to grab you a bread knife?
Yeah. I'm not confident in my egg abilities.
Well, we always just use spoons, but I don't know if these days.
There is a bread knife. I have
Oh.
never used a knife for
Oh,
a soft-boiled egg before.
This is
But-
ceramic as hell, my dude.
Maybe they just didn't want to give me knives when I was a child. Who
Well,
knows?
I do it because of tradition.
You know, I don't use it because of traditions. So,
Yeah.
You go. You want to slice the top off perfectly
yep,
to.
yep. And you've not quite broken into the yolk, but I'm sure
Well,
you can do
no,
that with a soldier.
You use the soldier to break into the yolk. That's what we know about the diffy egg.
Oh, and can we just put the egg slightly further that way so it's not hidden by the microphone?
Yeah. There you go. There's the egg. Look at that. Yeah, this looks dippy as hell. I'm going to give it a nice helping of these crystals here. And also pour crystals onto your computer.
That's your computer, dude.
Oh yeah, my computer's absorbed the brunt of the impact.
Also, I would like to point out your computer's probably on camera right now.
Well, you can fix that in the magic of post, can't you? That's what that's there for. You green screen it out, don't you?
It's not on camera?
Look,
Oh.
Steven Spielberg it, my dude.
So how is that?
Oh, it's cooked to perfection. The yolk is nice and runny, but the white is hard.
Do you have any puns for it?
No.
I have a few.
Go on, give me egg puns. I want
It's
them.
excellent.
Can I unhear that, please?
Go on, give me a bit.
That was a lot of salt I just consumed.
Yeah, but it's good, right?
Can I have something to drink?
You have a drink.
That's quite a large amount of salt. I mean, yeah, the salt is nice, but the thing about it is that you'd have to ingest quite a lot of the salt in order to get any of the spice. I think.
You get a bit of
issue.
it, but yeah.
I mean,
To get the full sort of flavour of the pepper, you would have to add a fair amount of salt to your egg. hopefully it works a little better on some of the other things we try it with. Because honestly, it's a nice salt.
It is, yeah.
It's just everything else sort of masks it a little bit.
Yeah.
Right, so
Overall,
you
I'll give
continue to
this.
enjoy that, and we can give you a drink.
I'll probably give it like a paprika Graham.
Right, glass of water for you, good sir.
Oh, thank you.
Why is the clotted cream back on the table?
Didn't do anything. Am I done now? Can I hover out of frame?
Yeah.
Nice.
Fish soldiers.
What?
Fish soldiers.
What? Anybody else want to try soldier?
Do it, they're good.
I mean, it's dippy egg, man. It's the food of the gods.
Dippy egg.
Dippy egg.
Yeah, you never had raw dippy egg?
It's not. I didn't make the dippy egg. It was Mitch that made the dippy egg. My great contribution to the world
That's
is
a very good dippy egg.
a video of my acquaintance spending 45 minutes trying to make a dippy egg.
Did he succeed in
Yeah,
that?
if you want to watch somebody really fail at cooking,
They failed every home economics class. This water really takes the edge off that salt that I just consumed like a good spoonful of in a single bite.
I was thinking he went a bit overboard with that.
Well, I wanted to be able to taste the spice. Karen's still not back. Right. Hey guys, Spice Freak here. Welcome to my show. Today we're going to be trying some of... No, I wasn't doing anything.
that is definitely going in an outtakes video, because that was actually pretty good.
I didn't do anything. What do you mean?
You did well.
I did nothing.
Right, so let's get this egg out of here.
You're a fraud.
Let's we could be like it could be like Vsauce Michael and somehow except with Spice Freak Hugh, Spice Freak.
Well, I tried to get you all on my main page, and none of you actually filled out the little bit that I told you to, apart from Alex.
What?
Yeah, I was going to have a page of just all the people involved in Spice Freak, and only Alex did anything for it.
Yeah.
I'll do something for it, for search engine optimization.
I'm so organised.
What was that for search engine optimization?
Oh, I love search engine optimization.
Yeah, what that?
I just like it.
Great. Optimised.
Where are you going? I'm going back
It's
here.
optimal.
That goes in the bin.
Do you want me to do anything?
Just take that away.
Right. Where's the kitchen?
And you're
I'm in the kitchen. Don't use the kitchen.
on your
Don't
left.
use it. That's where
Where
I'm
the
going.
kitchen?
I don't want to burn the chips. Jeez, dude.
This is going so well.
Woo!
How are we going to salvage a video out of this?
Hello.
You
Yeah?
don't sit on the sofa, please.
Alex, get out of the way.
You don't know what you're doing.
Yes.
You're scum. Leave.
So, Mr. Bam, how do you like your chips?
Whoa. Can we not do this right now? I'm trying to actually film the chips.
His name is Bam.
Yes, I know his last name is Bam.
Ex-Bam.
Yes, I know.
Is it Bam or Bam?
Ban.
Bam. Okay.
Ban as in
Ban.
like ban from the server.
Okay. So, for you, Hugh, we've got some home-cooked chips, because the chip shop, sadly, aren't open on Mondays.
Oh, they do look quite tasty.
So grab yourself some salt and give them a go.
Alright. Oh,
Nice and chunky, like proper chips should be. None of these American-style fries.
yeah. Chunky ones should be chunky. Actually, getting it on the chips is kind of hard, but I've got a little bit on this one. So. The chips are quite good.
It's light, but you can taste the spot. You can taste the chili in that a little bit.
A little bit. You just need enough of it. Problem is getting enough of it on.
Gives a good little heat and a nice touch of habanero flavour. I'd say that works quite well.
The heat works well with the salt flavour. Very well. And it isn't harsh at all.
No.
It's very, very comfortable. And it is habanero-y.
Yeah, but it's not sort of spiky like habanero.
Yeah,
it's,
not...
it's got more of the ghost pepper burn, I feel, and more of the habanero flavour.
I can see where you're talking about.
Which to me is the way round I'd like it. Although actually,
Yeah,
ghost pepper flavour isn't bad either.
habanero can be quite unpleasant in the heat scale of things sometimes.
And certainly if you put it in something like chocolate, white chocolate that wants to be nice and smooth.
Yeah. Why would chili and white chocolate just doesn't seem like it will go together. Chili and
White chocolate is quite nice, as long as it's a nice smooth burn. But if it's a sharp habanero-y burn, that's not so fun.
I'm really enjoying this. This is good salt.
This is working really nicely.
Admittedly, my tactic of just sprinkling it on each chip I have is...
Well, I'm going to leave you to that one.
Yep.
And to that, and I'll cut to the next one.
I will actually, before we do that, I will ideally note that this should really be used in a grinder or something like that with chips or something like this, just to make sure it sticks easier.
Yeah, but as they said in response to as the people we got our last salt from said in response to the review, basically they like large grains for when they're essentially when they're using it as a rub for meats. That's what that's about. So that's why a lot of these come from America, like this one did, in not grinders, but just containers like this.
Yeah. Also, grinders are somewhat more expensive to make.
Well, maybe a little, but the large grains are an active choice, it turns out. Anyway, I'll be right back in a segment with Alex.
These sweet potato fries are very good, by the way.
Did you say sweet potato? Because if so, they didn't turn out to be sweet potato at the end.
Well, they don't taste very sweet potato-y. I was thinking I'm not quite sure what these fries are, but...
Yeah, they're not the sweet potato that I was originally going to give you.
Also, I just called them fries. Please kill me.
Right.
That's enough. Good stuff. Alex, I guess you're on now?
So, if anybody wants to eat watermelon... Yeah, I'm down. Okay, well, we'll do that as an extra segment then in a moment.
Can I have it?
Alex!
Alex, stop
Be
breaking.
careful, everybody. I don't know where this stuff goes yet. I'm working on it.
Corin, this room is like twice the size of my bedroom in my...
Wait, Rob, this is his bedroom.
Yeah, I know. This is just the chilly
This
room.
is his playroom.
Right. Can we stop talking about how crap my room is?
Also, can I have a element? I want a fire
I'm
melon.
going to go cameraman.
I want a fire melon.
Okay.
Or a wind melon.
I'm afraid no.
Oh,
Can you just sit down and you'll get your stuff at home?
I'll move this over.
I'll have this little
I'll
crumb.
move it over here so that I'm not in the way of people wanting to eat.
You vampire. Ha!
That's a ghost. You throw salt for ghosts.
Oh, ghosts. Okay. I don't know.
Vampires is garlic, yeah.
The garlic and the salt.
It's not
Garlic and
salt.
salt are not the same.
Vampires are fine on salt.
I know.
Depends on your vampire mythology. Some of them hate salt.
I I'm going by like Hammer Dracula
Generally
rules.
good against most supernatural entities.
Hammer Dracula rules are garlic and Christianity are the two main things.
Yeah.
What about other religions?
I don't think they're ever tested in the movies.
It'd be interesting to see what putting up having a small handmade Buddha, a small handheld Buddha, and
Yeah.
using it against.
It'd be a study. You would get a vampire and you would show them, here's a cross, here's a small handmade Buddha, here's an abstract expression of our love for Allah. You get all the different religions and you just shove them in the vampire's face and then you measure. The problem is you have to measure their pain.
Yeah.
And that's not an objective scale. That's the problem.
Yeah. It's subjective.
You need a lot of vampires and that's...
So a cross works. Does the Bible...
Tell that to all the people doing research on the pain threshold of ginger people.
You have to... you have to use a Bible, but it doesn't work if you don't believe in it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You have to actually become Christian. Because that was the whole deal.
A vampire's Christian then?
No, they're anti-Christian.
But obviously they believe in...
But you have to believe in the Bible for it to be powerful. Otherwise, God's like, you can die for all I care.
Yeah.
Sounds like a nice God.
Well, that's also the God.
Also stakes with vampires as well.
Yeah, that's the point. Stakes work.
And Sylvie's werewolves.
Yeah.
So you could just get a big wooden pot.
The problem is the vampires have the most weaknesses. Like with werewolves, it's just silver. With ghosts, it's just salt. But with vampires, you got your garlic, you got your religion, and you got your whatever the other thing was.
That's why if you have a gun that shoots salt but also has a silver and a wooden stake at the end of it,
They do make
then you sorted.
they do make cartridges that fire rock salt.
There you go then. So exactly. So you if you have one of those guns, then you just sorted it. Right?
Yeah, you can get 20
Why didn't Van Helsing have one of those?
12 ball.
Maybe he does.
Rock salt. Perfect
Now, in the modern era.
No.
Maybe. Have you watched the film? So that was on recently.
Things to
No.
people as well.
You haven't seen it?
No.
Oh, it's really good.
You know how to make a gunshot wound hurt more? Make that gunshot wound caused by salt.
Aw, that's a bad thought.
Well, definitely was a video game.
Clown, that's the thing.
What I guess I've got vampires on the mind because I watched What We Do in the Shadows recently. That was the last vampire thing I saw.
Alright. No, I've seen Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman a lot of times. It's really good.
We need to have more vampires rather than freaking zombies.
Yeah, vampires are underutilized, I think.
Yeah. Ghosts as well.
Well, ghosties you get in most... Ghosties pop up lots.
Yeah, Ghostbusters, Casper Friendly Ghost.
Dan Aykroyd really believes in ghosts.
Right.
That was his message with Ghostbusters, was that ghosts are real. Also, Ghost makes him ejaculate in that movie.
Oh yeah.
Everybody forgets that scene.
Because we purge it from our mind. First time you see it, it usually produces enough.
How rude is this allowed to get?
Do whatever you like. I'll just take out whatever doesn't. But I would like to mention though, there is a second weakness to werewolves that's not very often mentioned,
Graham's.
which is when they become wolves. Traditionally, they leave behind their human skin, and if you destroy that skin, they just become a regular wolf.
Do they climb back into the skin after that?
Yes.
I've not seen that in things before. That's
No,
not
it's-
in Underworld or Van Helsing.
It's not a common thing these days, but that's old traditional werewolves for you.
Alright. I'm more of a New Testament kind of person.
I'm not into that.
More of a the modern werewolf weaknesses. Era. Generation.
The thing is, with that kind of werewolf, surely everyone would just think he's a furry.
No, because he's got the opposite.
He's a reverse furry.
He's got a human suit.
He's a reverse furry.
That's like putting linoleum over a wood floor. It is. What's the next segment, Corin? Save us from this.
Sorry, the next segment's still cooking.
We haven't really invented a new monster since Frankenstein's monster.
The horror genre's kind of got a bit.
Well, it's not horror, but are you aware of all the monsters in the Godzilla universe?
There are like 40 of them, but none of them will ever be as good as my man Gamera.
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 I feel like I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember now.
Gamera is like a knockoff Godzilla.
The correct pronunciation is Gamora.
That's
I'm
not
fairly sure.
But wait,
the
isn't
same-
she in
That's
Avengers?
not the
No, that's a separate character.
Gamera. He's like a big turtle, and he spins around, and he's friend to all the children.
Oh, he's the Friends to Children one from
Yeah.
King of Tokyo.
That's the one. Yeah.
Oh, King of Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, that's not where he originates from, but that's clearly who's on the card, right?
Yeah. Alright. Shall we get on with this? Because
It's very nearly done. We're
not-
very
it's
nearly
not
ready
done
for the next
yet.
segment.
I'm really looking forward to whatever is in the.
I know what it is. 'Cause I asked for it,
Yeah, he asked for it.
especially.
Is it cake?
No. We're not salting cake. Why would you salt cake?
No, it's
Actually,
better.
no, caramel
It's
cake.
cereal.
It's not cereal.
No, he specifically told me salt went with everything. I'm like, you've never had it on cornflakes, good sir.
You salt cornflakes.
Salty cornflakes.
A little bit of cornflakes have naturally a little bit of salt in them,
Okay, but you don't add extra.
but you could add a little bit of extra salt and a little bit of extra sugar. Just to
Oh
amp up
no!
the-
I just realised we could have popcorn.
Oh, come on.
Oh yeah, that would have been a good one. Salted popcorn is probably
Yeah,
the
so
best
popcorn.
kind.
Yeah, with spicy popcorn as
Yeah.
well.
Damn.
To be fair, what I asked for is pretty good, and Corin is the one who showed me as well.
What's he got in there? I'll find out.
You'll find out. You'll know.
I heard-
You'll know when you see it.
I heard the hog go on.
Yeah, it's popcorn. Yeah,
The hob screwed up and decided to just keep putting out gas but not keep it on fire for
So
some
that's
reason.
why your entire kitchen smells of gas.
My entire kitchen does not smell of gas.
it smells of smoke.
Gas leak in the room. Should I be concerned? That's fine. I'll just bunch into a ball if I feel fire. I'm eBaying. Love me some eBaying.
eBay.
Yep.
Alrighty, everyone. Now, Alex, put your phone away. Let's restart that segment. Quit pulling stupid faces and let's do this. Alrighty, everyone. So, a lot of these were specifically recommended to me by Adam, who runs South Church Salt Co. These, however, were specifically requested by Alex, who is a massive fan of them. These are fried padrons, which I'll link to my written review of in the description down below, but basically they're just a wonderful Spanish sort of almost bar snack.
Nice.
So, if you'll do your best Salt Bay impression and
Salt Bay.
give these the salt that they so need,
Okay, will do.
then we can all tuck in to some freshly fried padrons.
So I'm going to start off by going a bit of like...
Yeah. They need more than that, though.
Yeah, no.
Padrons take a lot of salt.
So I don't want to pour it in, do I? So.
No.
How much do I want?
Keep going. One more, I think.
One more. Oh, a big one then.
And try and hit this side a little bit. There we go. Grab yourself a pepper and let's get to it.
I'll do.
No, they are still boiling hot.
Oh, yeah,
But that's when they're at their best. Now, some say padrons are sometimes hot, sometimes not. The actual truth of the matter is that all of them get hot if you leave them to ripen to red, but because they're picked so early in their life cycle, some of them haven't developed their heat yet. These, however, all have at least a little bit in the salt that we put on them. And I'm going to add a tiny bit more, actually.
Go for you.
Because
How
I
much did
thought
you
there
want?
was more than there was. There we go. Hopefully do it. Ow. No, get one with a stem.
It's salty one here.
This works really nicely. I like that touch of orange chili in with my green.
It's really good.
And that extra heat reminds me of basically when I was weaker to spice and got a lot more from padrons. This is good.
So does it have a stalk?
No, a lot of them don't have. These were ones from Waitrose where a lot of them are missing the stalk. These aren't the ones from my professional grower friend where he's taken proper care of them because it's still a little early in the season for those from him. They're still good, but they're not the absolute top-notch padrons.
Yeah.
The salt, however, helps to forget about that.
If only it's stuck there.
Does alright. I see a lot of these in chili eating competitions as the first round, and I always feel like it's a real shame because raw padrons, they're quite unpleasant. Yeah, to enjoy padrons, you really want them fried up like this.
Yeah.
And just, I would not enjoy that in a chili eating competition. And I know the enjoyment of the peppers isn't really the key point of the competition, but, you know, it just seems a shame to waste padrons so. You want the last one?
You sure?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, thank you. Well then, I'll enjoy the last one.
So, how do you think?
That
What
was
do you think
nice. Yeah, it was really good. I think that the salt was a nice touch to it because obviously padrons aren't really spicy, but they they have some to it. But the salt is like a good touch up. Obviously salt goes really well with padrons, and then also the nice like kind of like discreet spice in it helps to kind of further enhance it as well. So I enjoyed that.
That was good. Right, so, on to the next segment. Alex, get off the side of my rock, get back on.
Oh yeah. It's Rob time again. I can use my phone like a millennial. What do you think, watchers of this video? £10 for Micromaniacs on PS1? It was a great game, I'll give him that.
On PS1,
Yeah.
Micromaniacs, how common is that?
I don't know. I own it already. I'm not actually gonna.
Quite a bit.
I'm not actually gonna buy it.
Okay. Alrighty, so for Rob's second segment, this wasn't planned. This was going to be a segment with Sheeta, but I told Sheeta to turn up at 6, and it's like 8
He's
now.
chronically late.
Yeah, he's just not turning up today, I'm
He's
sure.
never been on time for anything.
Nope. So, I'm going to be giving Rob these watermelon chunks instead. Rob, feel free to salt them to your content.
I must consume everything.
Indeed. I will not be consuming these, however,
You
because
load
I
it.
just don't like watermelon.
You like watermelon? What's wrong with you? Watermelon is like the universal truth of food. You should have just bought a whole watermelon, though. These things, they rip you off. Is this from Waitrose as well?
No, this is from... where was this from? I think this was Aldi, wasn't it? Or a
That's good,
Sainsbury's.
because now I don't feel like a class traitor.
Oh, no. I'm not buying you Waitrose one.
You're not buying me Waitrose. I have to earn my keep.
Dude, I go to Waitrose for padrons and the fancy upper class bread that my parents like. Those are the two things I go to Waitrose for. Oh, that and coconut sugar, because it turns out you can't get it anywhere else in the country, as far as I can tell.
I didn't know coconut sugar was a thing.
Nor did I until I had to get some for another video.
Well, like
You'll be seeing that shortly.
coconut milk is made up. Did you know that?
Yes.
Oh, well, there's no point me recounting that to you then.
No, go for it.
No, I'll tell you something you didn't know. I will eat all this
What?
watermelon if you leave it in front of me.
Okay. Well, I will leave that in front of you if you do eat the rest off camera, I guess.
That's good, by the
And
way.
we'll come back for another
I
segment.
mean, I've already consumed the salt, so like, I already knew the salt was good.
Yeah, but now you know it's good on watermelon.
Yeah.
Was this originally meant for Sheeta, this section?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm coming for your watermelon.
Go sit on the director's chair. We've
And-
got my segment next.
And also arriving. That's a little joke from back home that I took.
I just think this particular section could be interpreted by... I know it probably isn't, but it could be interpreted as mildly racist.
Oh, no. She'd have wanted it to be interpreted as mildly racist.
Okay.
That's like the running joke, isn't it?
Yeah, the running joke is that we're all racist to Sheeta, apparently.
Really? Okay.
I don't know, this is a running joke that Sheeta wants to start.
I haven't seen Sheeta in ages, so I've had the opportunity to be racist.
I know, right?
Did you turn around to the anime side one time?
Yeah. Anyway, it's my segment now. So, for this final segment, one of the other things that Adam suggested was dark chocolate with it, because he actually gets this sent to a company who put it into chocolate for him. Now, personally, I'm not a massive fan of dark chocolate. I quite like it, but I much prefer milk. So instead, what I've got today is what I've been going for recently, which is Galaxy's new darker milk, which is 40% cocoa solids there or thereabouts, and so has all the richness of dark, all the full-on cocoa element, but it also has the sweetness and the milkiness of a milk chocolate. The two best bits of both. So I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to be a madman, and I'm going to take a heat gun to this, if I can find the on switch. There we go. And I'm just going to melt it very slightly. That's good enough. And then I'm going to sprinkle salt into it. And let that salt do its thing. Oh yeah, that's going to be good. That's deliciously messy. Break a square off. Oh, several squares. So the addition of the salt is delicate at this point, and I wouldn't want too much more salt in it. But as is, that's not bad at all. And it does have a certain pepperiness to it, which the chocolate didn't have before, because it was just dark milk chocolate. I'm going to share the rest of this with my friends off camera, but thumbs up for this. And just thumbs up for this salt in general, I guess. It's been really good. Do you guys want to come back on and just one by one give me your final thoughts? So Rob, heat and flavour ratings for this salt.
I'll give the heat a paprika Graham, and I'll give the flavour monosodium glutamate Graham.
Okay, but numbers out of 10?
Ooh.
Or do Grahams not convert?
Yeah, Grahams don't really convert. It's not very hot, but that's basically because you don't want to have that much of it. But
Yeah.
the flavour is great. It really is.
I mean, if you have as much of this as you would a sauce, it's honestly pretty hot.
This is basically a straight
You never
upgrade
would.
to salt.
Hi. Yeah, I thought it was nice. It had a good flavour. It's spicy salt. You know what can you ask for? It's just salt. You know, salt doesn't really get much more complicated than salt with some spice in it. And yeah, I enjoyed it on my padrons.
Okay.
And
Heat and flavour ratings?
So the flavour was nice. Oh, just salt spice.
Yeah.
But so the heat rate, I give it a 1.5 maybe, or 1. Obviously, it's not super
Right,
high, so
didn't
it's
heat up your padrons a
it's
lot.
It's like it adds, but it doesn't like. It's like.
Yeah, that's fair, I
And then
suppose.
the flavour, I give it. Well, it's like what's flavour rating for salt? You know, it's like does that have a flavour rating?
Well, you've added flavour to it, so... If a normal salt... Let's just call a normal salt a 5 out of 10.
Right.
Because it's not good, it's not bad, it's just salt.
It's just salt, yeah.
How does this compare?
I give it a 6.5.
Fair enough. It's a decent step up from
Basically,
regular salt.
it adds from so the spice it has in it adds to the original value. So you go from 1.5 spice rating plus 5 is 6.5.
No, you don't just add the spice to the
That's
flavour.
the flavour.
The heat and the flavour.
That's the secret behind everything. Actually,
No!
that's how it works.
No,
Add the
Alex!
spice rating to the base rating, and that equals your flavour rating.
I like that system.
I don't. Okay, Alex, get lost. We're having Hugh on.
We've had a breakthrough.
Does anybody want a chunk of watermelon?
Yeah, chunk of watermelon. Thanks for you.
Move.
There's a watermelon.
Don't talk about the watermelon. We're having Hugh on for the video. So, Hugh, what do you make of this heat and flavour-wise?
Heat wise, I would say a 2 out of 10, just because I think if you have a significant amount of it, it will build quite nicely. But not to anything enormous or nothing.
I personally, when I had it straight, I felt like it was a 4 out of 10. But you're never going to have it straight. You're never going to have that vast a quantity of it.
Yeah.
So realistically, a 2 is probably all it's going to add.
Yeah. Who has salt straight? It's kind
Yeah.
of very strange. And flavour wise, 5 as a normal salt, I would give it a 6.5 or a 7, just because it does have a definitely improved taste over standard salt, and it is quite a lot more enjoyable. So
Cool. Well, I think that's... Sorry, you got one more?
I'm staring at the galaxy.
Well, we'll give you some of that as soon as we finish filming.
All right, that's fine.
But for now, I just want to say bye.
Bye.
Like and subscribe.
Bye.
Really helps me out.
Really helps you out, Rob.
I'll nick a little bit of this.
Yeah, go for it.
With a heavily salted bit that isn't. Oh,
You're always welcome to add more salt if you want.
okay. That's quite heavily melted now.
Yeah, that was the problem with the heat gun.
course you melted chocolate with a heat gun. Of course.
Well, why do I not?
I prefer milk. I don't. The dark is a little bit too much.
Not for you? Fair enough.
It's good, but
I like it. I like it a lot.
also somehow it hasn't set yet.
Yeah, I'm surprised it hasn't reset.
It's really warm in this room.
It is.
Where is that?
It's on.
I wouldn't know I'm wearing a t.
Probably all the lights.
No, it's all body heat.
Are you saying you're hot, Alex?
All combining into one hot mass.
No, you're not hot. Sorry, Silas.
What you said was.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the salty bit.
We'll get some salt in there. There you go.
I think that was a good video.
Quite
All
long.
these flavours and you just had to be salty.
The chili jam was the best thing, not gonna lie.
That chili jam was fantastic.
Is there any more videos we're doing today?
Yeah, we got one more.
Who are the stars in that one?
Or, wait, not Rob.
I'm not trustworthy.
It's not about you being trustworthy, it's that this video goes up before we introduce you.
I do not understand how your schedule works because we filmed the video introducing
I know.
me.
But I've got a couple of things that have to go up immediately. And this is one of them.
Right. Okay.
Take precedence of your introduction.
I don't get it.
His
I'm stuck in this weird nether realm right now.
You are. Oh, sorry. Right.
How,
If somebody could wipe the salt off the table...
Just wipe it onto my laptop.
Yeah, just do it. Just wipe it onto his laptop.
is that actually okay?
Yes.
I can imagine you try and play a video game on it in the future. You're like, oh, I'm so salty.
Well,
So
no,
literally though.
I put my lips onto the keyboard and I just go, and I suck up all of the crumbs and various like skin flakes and stuff that've gone down there. And that
Right.
wait,
Something happened with the.
Lovely.
Oh yeah,
Don't
the mic.
touch that mic.
The mic just disconnected.
Yeah, just keep wiping the salt off, and then we'll get Rob to fix his mic.
Yeah, don't touch the mic.
It keeps on stopping and starting.
I'm sorry if you're being in another realm.
It's
This is the last
don't
video
forget-
where you will be in another realm, Rob.
Yeah, it's just.
The nether
Oh,
realm.
it's
Sounds so
starting
cool though. I want to be in the nether realm.
You can. All you have to do is
No, Alex never got to be in the nether realm because Alex was the first person I ever introduced.
all you have
Yeah.
to do is unintroduce yourself.
We'll just play your introduction video back.
Which
Yeah.
one was? Which number was I? Like number 2 or number 3 or something?
Let me think. You were number 3 because we did Cheetah Stacking.
Oh yeah.
And we did specifically for you a Here Comes a Hugh Challenger thumbnail.
Yeah.
You've seen it, it was badly done.
Yeah, I
It's
did.
JPEG.
If
It's
in
not-
the netherworld you land on the surface of the world,
Yeah.
are you then in the nether region?
Right.
Yes.
So actually, you two get off the... So I'm going to do an intro segment.
Yes, sir.
It's pronounced Spice Couch.
Okay, get off the spice couch, which is spelt sofa.
Yeah.
Spice.
Pronounced spice couch.
Yeah.